Hello friends from Wheelchair Gang, Theories here, and welcome back to another one of these Reddit leak videos. There are more leaks coming out of Reddit for Doctor Who than a tap right now, and I'm struggling to keep up with them all. But I know you guys enjoy these videos, so I thought I'd keep them going. But before we get into the leak, if you could just do me a teeny tiny little favour, click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10k by the end of the year, and I honestly believe that with your support, we can make it happen. But with that said, let's get into the leaks. Hi, I've been seeing a lot of rumours about the future of Doctor Who under Chris Chibnall, and I just wanted to clear them up because a lot of them don't line up with what I've been hearing from a friend who is reasonably high up in production at the BBC. I can't name this person for obvious reasons, so I don't expect people to trust this implicitly, but I just thought I'd share with you what I heard. Be careful, potential massive spoilers ahead. That applies to all of you watching at home, there are potential spoilers ahead, so if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, then click off now. Also bear in mind that these things could be completely false and should not be taken as gospel or fact. I just report on them because I find them interesting. Series 13 airs October 2021, 8 episodes, 650 minutes to 70 minutes. Jodie is obviously on board along with Mandip and John Bishop. Chibnall wants Dan to continue on past Series 13, but John's proposed tour might throw a spanner into that plan. This all complies with some of the previous leaks. Will consist of 3 two-parters and 2 standalone episodes. Opening two-parter will be Sontaran-based, will focus on the rumoured Sontaran warfare, with the Sontaran studying human conflicts for strategies. They come to Liverpool in advance of a Third World War that the Doctor and Yas have to prevent. Something I thought about when thinking about this rumoured Sontaran story is, aren't the Sontarans meant to be the most advanced fighting species already anyway? So why would they need to take cues from humans? That's just something I thought of just now, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. If you guys have any ideas as to why that could be, let me know in the comments below. With secret nuclear warheads underneath the city, particularly beneath the building site that Dan works on. These warheads were put in place after the Dalek attack in Revolution. Sontarans will be much more menacing and aggressive than the Moffat comedic angle, though there is a sneaky reference to a detective Sontaran who migrated to Earth, so that would be Strax, obviously. UNIT are reintroduced in this story. Now that would fit with the Series 4 story that reintroduced the Sontarans, so it seems like New Who likes to use the Sontarans as a new point to reintroduce UNIT, which, I mean, fair enough. However, they have more of an antagonistic edge and are heavily implied to be under the control of a Tory government similar to the one we have at the moment. Guessing that'll make a lot of the usual suspects very angry. Yeah, I have no doubt. Middle two-parter is a Weeping Angel story. Don't know much about this one, other than it's heavily inspired by Chibnall's work on Broadchurch. That complies with one of the other rumours. It'll be focused on a father, some sort of relative to Dan's, who lost his entire family and has to decipher where they've been sent. Again, this is something that happened in the other rumours, so they're starting to come together, at least somewhat, while avoiding the Angels himself. Haven't heard much about the 2 single-part stories, other than one is a historical story focusing on an inspirational historical figure, and that one is an Earth invasion story of a new monster, the one seen on set in Liverpool. The Earth invasion story will also include UNIT again. As far as I know, Kate Stewart and Osgood are in neither of the UNIT stories, but Chibnall is planning on picking their stories up again further along the line. Yaz feels an inclination to reform UNIT from the inside and joins them at the end of the series, so she can potentially return in later series as well. The Zygons do not appear in the series, but the filming photos of the Zygon logo is a reference to UNIT stories of the Capaldi era. That was what I was speculating it could have been if they weren't in the series. That would make a lot of sense. However, the Zygons are most certainly not. There will, of course, be new enemies for the Doctor to go up against. Well, that's interesting because we did in fact see that Zygon logo on the back of a van. So is it just like a black archive type thing where it's being cameoed but they're not actually a presence? The finale is a 2-part story with the second part on a new planet, not Karn as the other rumor suggested, where Rassilon, now played by an older female actress, has been living since the Master's attack on Gallifrey. Sacha Dhawan's Master comes up to the Doctor and, vulnerable and afraid, and asks her to help him track down Rassilon, as he has suspicions that are proven correct at the end of the series, that he is actually the Timeless Child, and that somehow the memory has been tampered with. The finale is sort of a callback to the 5 Doctors, with the Doctor, the Master, Yaz and Dan battling through a defended planet built by Rassilon to learn the truth. The series ends with the Master killing Rassilon, learning he was the Timeless Child, and heading to his place of origin to learn the truth. Yaz is shaken up by the whole experience, as mentioned before, leaves to join UNIT. Just as she leaves, with or without Dan, yet to be decided, the Doctor starts to regenerate as an effect of one of the defences on Rassilon's planet. For 14, Chibnall is looking for a male person of colour, actor with an alien and potentially more standoffish personality. First choice currently is Patterson Joseph. I don't know who that actor is, but I'll put a picture of them on screen now. Series 14 airs late 2022, 8 episodes again, so they're sticking with the 8 episodes thing, which is what I was afraid of. 14th Doctor, Dan, female companion, or just 14th Doctor and female companion. Story arc will follow the Doctor trying to locate the Master. Finale will be set on a mysterious planet of the origin of the Timeless Child. We'll end with a massive cliffhanger. I've heard this is the Valeyard played by Joe Martin to lead into the 60th. Oh, if they made Joe Martin the Valeyard, I really wouldn't like that. Personally, and I think it would look bad on Chibnall's half to make the first woman of colour to play the Doctor be the Valeyard, be the evil one, essentially. I just don't think that would be a good look, so I hope that's not true. Series 15, late 2023, 4 90-minute long episodes, ending in the 60th special. Chibnall wants a Dalek story, a Sideman story, a Master story, and then the 60th, conclusion to the Timeless Child epic. Each is going to be a tentpole epic story with the return of a modern Doctor, Tennant, Smith, Capaldi, Whittaker. No mention of Eccleston there. Chibnall is personally very fond of Eccleston, but doesn't expect his involvement at all. This again complies completely with one of the other rumours as well. The idea is to generate an incredible amount of viewers for each feature-like story with very unique tones for each, easily sellable. Okay, I really like the idea of an episode focusing on a different Doctor each episode leading up to the 60th. I think that's a really good idea, because that would make the 60th celebrations last all year rather than just that one episode, which I actually think is a really good idea. Chibnall is planning to go out on a high to conclude the Timeless Child storyline and then leave. Current favourites alongside BBC execs to replace him are Gatiss, but these are very, very early days, and they're currently trying to push him and Moffat towards a Series 5 and 6 of Sherlock, so he might not have the time. As always, take this with a pinch of salt, and all of this is subject to change, but these are the facts as I'm aware of them at the moment. I'm gonna be honest, this is the one that seems the most realistic to me. It sort of complies, it's a bit of a combination of a lot of the rumours we've already been hearing. You know, the stuff about Rassilon being in the finale and hiding out on a different planet. Not Khan, but a different planet to be the big villain of the finale. The Master being the Timeless Child, that's something that's been speculated for ages. The only thing I really don't like about this is the fact that Ruth may be the Valeyard, which I'm really not a fan of. But this to me is probably the most realistic rumour. But let me know what you guys think of this rumour. Comment down below your thoughts and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.